Welcome to another episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael, covering the top news stories, latest strategies, and emerging trends in the overall creator landscape. Today, we're diving into what's next as Google Podcasts winds down its services after March and the plethora of alternatives popping up. TikTok is pushing boundaries yet again, now testing a game-changing 30-minute upload feature. We'll also take a look at Airrack's innovative YouTuber film school and its new partnership with vidIQ. Then there's a buzz among TikTok moms aimed at Kite Baby. We'll uncover the story. Plus, get your notepads ready. We're sharing some top strategies for creating that double-tap-worthy content on Instagram. And finally, we're digging into how 15-second videos are revolutionizing marketing and what that means for you. Stick around. It's going to be an insightful show. Heads up, podcast enthusiasts! Google Podcasts is pulling the plug and moving to YouTube Music from April 2nd, leaving users to seek out new ways to tune into their favorite audio shows. If that inbox notification from Google slipped past you, it's worth noting they've provided tools to shift your podcasts to YouTube Music or export them out as OPML files, compatible with other podcast applications before the June deadline. For those who've become loyal to Google Podcasts for its simplicity and ease of use, there are a few strong alternatives to consider. Pocket Casts, for instance, has been around since 2010 and offers a clean, ad-free experience with features like stats tracking, playlist creation, and adjustable playback speeds across various platforms. The paid version spices things up with extra storage and more organizational tools if you're willing to subscribe. Castbox and PodBean cater to both podcast creators and listeners, but beware, the free versions come with ad interruptions. Castbox offers a busy interface with lots of suggestions and social network integration for discussions, while PodBean focuses more on features like language changes and managing storage space. Those who prefer a more tailored approach might like Podcast Addict, with extensive customization and a clean interface where ads are only a minor distraction. A one-time payment can make those disappear too. Now, if you're all about open source and volunteer-led projects, AntennaPod might be your cup of tea. It's straightforward to use, plus offers exciting features like the ability to skip through podcast intros or credits and detailed listening statistics. And we can't ignore Spotify, a giant in the music streaming service that's also enhancing its podcast game. Spotify has added new transcript capabilities, easy navigation through chapters, and even more content on its podcast pages. It's a solid option with syncing across platforms, though it does commingle podcasts with music, unless you filter for them specifically. So no need to fret too much about Google Podcasts calling it quits. Whether it's ad-free elegance, community interaction, immense customization, or just a simple and efficient listening experience you're after, these apps have got you covered. Happy podcast hunting. TikTok is shaking things up once again, folks. Some users on the platform have spotted a new feature that allows them to upload videos up to 30 minutes long. This is a huge leap from the app's origins, where it started with just 15-second clips. Over the years, we've seen that limit gradually increase from a minute to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and last year, they hit the 10-minute mark. They didn't stop there, as just last October, TikTok dabbled with 15-minute uploads. Now they're pushing the envelope even further. This move isn't totally out of the blue, though. TikTok's Chinese counterpart, Douyin, introduced 30-minute videos back in 2022 and haven't moved past that, so it seems like TikTok is following suit after presumably seeing positive results. But here's the million-dollar question. Are people really going to watch half-hour shows on TikTok? Well, it seems TikTok is betting on it, and if it works out, the creators on the platform could see some serious cash flow coming their way. With the potential for more ads like pre- and mid-roll spots, which means more money in creators' pockets, this could be a real game changer, especially when competing with YouTube, which is already pretty good at lining creators' pockets with ad revenue. Could 30-minute TikTok videos be the next big thing? It's anyone's guess at this point, but one thing's for sure, TikTok is aiming to be more than a quick-hit entertainment app. They're looking to hold on to viewers a lot longer, offering a serious stage for creators. Let's watch this space and see if TikTok can truly rival those TV show lengths. In the ever-evolving digital landscape, VidIQ has made a significant move by acquiring Creator Now, the educational platform for YouTubers, co-founded by well-known creator Eric Decker. vidIQ, which has been providing analytics support to over 3 million creators, now hopes to add more resources for budding video makers through this purchase. Despite maintaining discretion about the financial details, we know this acquisition is structured as a merger, which means Creator Now will still run as its own brand. Founded in 2021 by Decker, along with Zach Honorvar and Kate Ward, Creator Now has quickly made a name for itself as a YouTuber film school. It offers a 6-week online learning program that provides tips, tools, and best practices with notable interest, as evidenced by the 12,000-strong waitlist for an intake that was capped at just 300 students. As the creator economy continues to attract younger generations like Gen Z and Gen Alpha, vidIQ is seizing the opportunity to expand with this merger. CEO Rob Sandy expressed that the union of vidIQ and Creator Now will serve as a powerhouse, offering both top-tier tools and comprehensive educational resources to empower creators. This isn't vidIQ's first foray into absorbing creator-focused educational services. It mirrors their previous acquisition of Tim Schmoyer's Video Creators Coaching Service in 2022, underscoring vidIQ's commitment to supporting creators' growth. And as for Eric, he's not just sticking to digital entrepreneurship. He recently broke a Guinness World Record by hitting up numerous fast food joints in a single day, capturing the feat on TV for New Year's Eve. Kite Baby, a popular baby apparel brand known for its bamboo-based clothing, is getting some heat from TikTok moms after an incident involving an employee's request for parental leave. The company, led by founder Ying Liu, usually boasts about its family-oriented business model, but it's been put under the microscope after denying an employee named Marissa Hughes the time off to be with her adopted baby, who was in the NICU. Hughes and her husband had been going through a tough journey with infertility and miscarriages. When they finally got the call about a baby boy ready for adoption, Hughes, a studio coordinator at Kite Baby, requested to work remotely from the hospital in Texas to be with her newborn. Initially, her superiors agreed to a 2-week remote work period, but then insisted she return to work in person, suggesting her position would be forfeited if she didn't comply. The story went viral on TikTok, igniting frustration among mothers who started boycotting the brand and throwing their Kite products out into the snow. Even Kite's competitors chimed in, with one brand donating to Hughes's GoFundMe page for medical expenses and showing support. In response, Kite Baby initially disabled their social media comments, and later Liu issued 2 apology videos. The first seemed scripted and formal, while the second was an off-the-cuff admission of her poor judgment in handling Hughes's situation. Liu also promised to review the company's family leave policies and to keep Hughes's job available whenever she's ready to return, also offering to pay her as if she were working remotely until then. While it's unclear what the current status of Hughes's employment is and whether she plans to return, the Kite Baby sale has proceeded. Whether this controversy will have a lasting impact on the brand's reputation, only time will tell. Hey there, Instagram enthusiasts! If you're looking to make your mark on this bustling platform, you've got to understand that engagement is king. Now, there are a couple of routes to increase your Instagram engagement. You could go organic by crafting and posting content, or you might take a shortcut by purchasing real likes, views, and comments from reputable sources like the VVS Likes app. But tread carefully, you want to play by the Instagram community guidelines. The most reliable and safe bet is going organic, which means creating content that's irresistible to your followers. Here's the lowdown on how to do just that. It all starts with knowing your audience. Dive deep into who they are and what they like. This will help you to tailor your content. Next up, let's talk branding. It's all about being consistent. Keep a cohesive color scheme and theme for your feed. Quality visuals, non-negotiable. Grab a high-quality camera or a smartphone with a good camera, look for natural light, and maybe use a tripod to avoid shaky shots. Trust me, your audience will eat it up. Now, captions can make or break your post. Write something engaging, ask a question, or use witty humor to draw people in. Don't forget to take advantage of Instagram's features like stories and reels. These bite-sized pieces of content get a lot of love and can significantly boost your engagement. Hashtags, love them or hate them, are vital. They're like road signs that lead people to your content. Do your hashtag homework, find a mix that fits your niche, and maybe even come up with a unique branded hashtag of your own. And keep your finger on the pulse. Stay trendy. Follow influencers. Keep an eye on new features and trending hashtags. Know what's going down in your niche and in the much grander digital universe. That's how you stay relevant. So, the bottom line, experiment, analyze your results, and tweak your tactics to find out what resonates with your peeps the most. Building a killer Instagram presence isn't an overnight affair, so patience is your best friend here. And hey, if you're in a hurry to hit the heights of Insta fame, purchasing engagement could be your speed boost. But always opt for genuine and trustworthy providers. Get creative and stay persistent, and you'll see that your Instagram game can really take off. Here's a roundup from a recent Munch report that's getting a lot of buzz in the marketing world. The short video scene is totally redefining the game. Nowadays, if you're scrolling through social media, you're likely to hit a super short video. We're talking 15 seconds or less. That's just the sweet spot for viewers. People are so into these bite-sized clips that they engage with them 2.5 times more than with longer videos. Those little videos are not just grabbing attention. They're also raking in the cash, with ad revenue from these mini marvels predicted to break the $10 billion mark. And get this, the stuff people like you and I film on our phones are what's driving a lot of shopping decisions. Yep, user-generated content is the new king. But it's not all about just filming and posting. There's some craft to it, like making sure your videos have subtitles. Turns out they're not just for the hearing impaired. A lot of us love watching videos without the sound on. And those subtitles, they're boosting engagement. Now marketers are all in on this trend. They're reshaping their strategies, getting all their ducks in a row for a video-first approach that could really pay off. They're talking big when it comes to returns on investment and aiming to tap into our emotions with storytelling that sticks. Sure, it's not all smooth sailing. Making killer videos takes time, money, and some serious creativity. You got to come up with fresh ideas and scripts, invest in decent gear, and get your head around the whole video SEO shebang to make sure people actually find and watch your content. Little hint on making a viral hit: a rapid-fire speech rate, multiple folks chipping in with their takes, and an ideal length of around 40 seconds seems to do the trick. Oh, and knowing where to post. Instagram and YouTube are the hotspots, but TikTok's still trying to find its footing for business marketing. Long story short, if your business is not thinking about how to squeeze your message into a super engaging short video, you might be missing out big time. But remember, you've got to be smart about it, or it's just not gonna stick. Keep it tight, tap into the right voices, and make sure your video feels right at home on the platform and in your industry. It's all about striking that perfect balance as you bring your video visions to life. And that, my friends, wraps up another episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael, and it's been an absolute pleasure to bring you today's top stories and tips from across the creator landscape. Don't let the conversation stop here, though. Remember, you can always find the juicy details and extra nuggets of wisdom in the show notes. Make sure to check those out for links and more information on everything we've covered today. Got thoughts, questions, or your own sparkling insights? We'd love to hear them. Send us your voice. Shoot us an email at creatordaily@podcrafter.com, and let's keep the dialogue going. Until next time, keep creating, keep inspiring, and never stop exploring this amazing creator universe. Signing off, this is Michael saying, stay awesome and catch you on the next episode of Creator Daily.